there. It's FinSmart time, that time of the week when we dispense tips on money and investment. FinSmart podcast series is a production of UK-DION Investment Limited. FinSmart means financial smartness, and all we do here is give you information on what you need to be financially smart. Now let's dive in without further ado. On today's episode of FinSmart, we want to talk about financial distancing. We know that some people might be wondering what financial distancing is. What we know is social distancing. In order to understand financial distancing, let's first define social distancing. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, social distancing is the practice of maintaining a greater than usual physical distance, such as 6 feet or more, from other people, or avoiding direct contact with people or objects in public places during the outbreak of a contagious disease in order to minimize exposure and reduce the transmission of infection. In order to keep safe, we are all practicing social distancing right now. Similarly, when it comes to our finances, are there some areas that need a little bit of space between them for safety and protection? Absolutely yes. There are aspects of our finances where financial distancing is needed. Let's run through 3 examples with you. 1. Savings and investments. Your savings and investments are 2 things that should never come near each other. Many people substitute one for the other, but there must be a distance between the two if we wanted to achieve financial success. There is a blurred line between savings and investments. Savings is the money put together for something you want to buy in the future. For instance, a car you want to buy or a house rent you want to pay. While investment, on the other hand, is the money set aside for creating more wealth. Simply explained, investment is money or assets kept somewhere while you are busy with life and have that money work for you so that you can fully reap the rewards of your labor in the future. 2. Emergency funds and savings. Another place you should be practicing financial distancing is with your emergency funds and savings. Like we explained earlier, savings is the money put together for something you want to buy in the future, and an emergency fund is a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. Your emergency fund must be in liquid form and should be easily accessible. It is very easy for we to use money saved as emergency funds. Therefore, financial smartness demands that we financially distance the money kept in savings from money kept as emergency funds. 3. Emotions and financial decisions. Finally, another aspect of our finances where we should be practicing financial distancing is between our emotions and financial decisions. A lot of us bring emotions when making decisions that has to do with money. But if we wanted to make smart financial decisions, we have to shut out our emotions. Financial success is a product of decisions void of emotions. It's been FinSmart podcast series, a production of UK-DION Investment Limited, specially conceptualized to make you financially smart. Today we talked about financial distancing. Hope you learned a thing or two. Until next week again, when we bring you more info on how you can secure your future financially.